Hello, happy Creative Sparks today. I'm really excited to hear today. It's sunny, and I made a choice that even though I'm on an antibiotic that makes my skin photosensitive, that I don't have to go all or nothing about it. I can just get a little bit of sun on my skin because that brings me joy. And why not? I'm not going to break out into a rash just from like a minute of that. So, just saying, we have I have, you have, we all have a very special guest here today, and that is Bethany Kennedy. I'm going to bring her to the stage in a minute once I introduce her. She is a mom of 8 with a full-time job and a family business or two. She knows that our personal lives and our businesses are all intertwined together. That's what we've been working with, right? And it's hard to know where one thing ends and the other begins sometimes. So wherever she goes, Bethany sees herself as a community builder and a lover of life. She's got a desire to help solopreneurs bind together for greater impact and realize their biggest dreams. So here she is. Hello, Bethany.
Hello, how
Yes.
are you, Jenny? Thank you
Um,
so much for having me.
yes, I'm so glad to have you here. Thanks so much. And I am right away, just right off the bat, I am going to put up your community
Oh,
link
thank you.
because people can go to that. You can go to that link whenever you want. I'll have it up a few times during this thing. Bethany has a community, and that's the first thing that I wanted you to talk about because we both have online communities. We kind of
Yes,
do
yes.
that. Yeah. Tell everybody what your community is about.
So our community is Abundant Connections, and the there's so many different aspects to it, but the bottom line is we want to help people not feel alone. We don't want to give them something more to do in another community, but one that they can collaborate in so that we're all working together because we all want a greater impact. We all want greater income. And if we can do that together and build each other up, then that's even greater, more impact. And if we can have fun while we're doing it, then that's even better.
I love that so much. We create more than the sum of our parts. The energies that we add together gives us more joy. It just amplifies it so much. And yeah, it's really interesting and strange. I'm feeling into this lately. How strange it is that we all have these habits of like separating ourselves, of isolating ourselves, and we get into these loops of that, and it's so hard to get out of it. And I find within, just for my online community, that just even going on there and, reading one person's post one day and making my own post a couple of days later, that just helps to keep the momentum of not getting isolated
Yeah.
a lot more. How do you experience that too?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's hard when we get into our in our heads, and we feel isolated because we feel like we've gotten this far on our own. So how do we even ask for help? It's like I can do this, right? I can do this. And it's not that we can't, but we don't have to do it alone, and
Right.
we do feel isolated, especially when we are doing everything online. We might not be able to, like, we haven't met in person before, I mean, we're just used to this now. And I think it's just over and over. I know that this is the creative sparks, but the fun part just needs to be more amplified because it's if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then even your passion drains you.
Right. Yep. Yeah, and how do we, that's the questions I've been sitting with and trying to develop programs around too, is how do we bring joy into the things that even don't feel that easy or that great?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're a coach too, right? Is that correct?
I am a coach as well. I have to say, like, trying to do everything, the job is new,
Mhm.
although it fits really well because it's about fun, it's about camping, and so that's really great. And so the coaching and putting all the life stuff together has been a challenge because I want to do it all. That was like the first thing I said to my friend, I got a job, but don't worry, I can still do everything. I mean, it's just like, when will I understand, right? Yeah, exactly. So I tell other people, yeah, you don't have to do everything. And I'm like, I can do it all. I'm like a walking, like conundrum. But it's yes. So I do coach in with the Dream Spark, and that helps you listen to your soul and what what is that hidden dream that you've always wanted to do. And it doesn't always have to be a business. It could be like it could be someone that's in finances that wants to learn how to dance,
Mhm.
or they want to, and I love that in your that about the kitchen dancing. I don't like cooking, but I like dancing in the kitchen, and that does help me cook.
Yeah, that idea literally came from somebody who does it while she's unloading and loading her dishwasher.
Yes, yes. That's
Yeah.
how I got skinny after having 8 kids, is I had to put on music while I was doing chores, and then I was like, "Woo, we're dancing all the calories away."
Yeah. Yep. So building it into those moments. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. I love it. Um, let's see. Let's see. I had a question that was in my head and then it flew right out of there. But oh yeah, back to like the coaching thing.
Oh,
You
yes.
said something about we don't have to do it alone. And it
Yes.
also it strikes me pretty amazingly that we can I mean it just when I get coaching, I just go so much faster than I would on my own. And
Yes.
again, yeah, so again, that just like really
Yes.
surprises me when I hear people say, well, I don't know, I don't have the time for it or anything like that. I
Right.
don't have the time for doing these things and getting help. I guess I say that sometimes myself too, because
Right.
sometimes I am getting all the help I can get, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
yeah, like the people who really are just still seem to be feeling like they're doing it all on their own, like and that
Yes.
they have to do that, and then they say that they don't have time. I want to just say, I just want to show them the other side of
Yes.
getting the help is saving you time. Maybe it's an investment of a little extra time in the beginning sometimes, although I feel like good coaches are going to help
Yes.
right along with that, are going to help us
Yes.
balance it out. I mean, I know that for me, it's going to always be we're only going to do what is at your growth edge and never what's at overwhelm, right?
Yes.
So that's
Exactly.
important.
Yeah, and what I tell people, and this was a big aha moment for me with time, is timing is irrelevant. It's timing
Right.
that's spot on. And
Right.
you're not nobody can really keep track of time, and it's elusive.
Right.
So when you look at if you look at time as linear, you are always behind, you're always rushing against something. But when you know that it's going to happen in the right timing, you're right on time.
I love that. So you said
Yeah.
time is irrelevant.
Yeah, and timing is everything.
Timing is everything. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Can we all steal that? And
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, because it's going to all of a sudden your stress level is going to go down 80%. So yeah,
right. Oh, I
please
mean,
do that.
I mean, steal the quote.
Yeah, of course. Right. You have
Every
to
coach,
do it.
every
Yeah.
coach who's listening to this can be like, timing is
Yeah,
irrelevant.
that is,
It's sorry,
yeah.
time is irrelevant. It's all about timing.
Yeah,
And
timing is everything. Yeah, it is. That is what. So with our true abundance is the TRUE is timing, relationship, understanding, energy. And the
okay,
very first point is time is irrelevant and timing is everything.
I never. Well, now we definitely have to credit you with the quote too.
Oh, thank you.
Time time is irrelevant and timing is everything. I didn't know that about the word true and true abundance till
Yeah,
now. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. Say what the other ones are again. R, U, and E.
relationships,
Relationship,
understanding,
understanding,
energy.
and energy. Yeah. Oh
Mhm.
goodness, how all those things
Relationship.
work together.
Yeah. So when you get the truth of the relationship, you know where you stand in your relationships, that we are all connected
Yeah.
and we are all loved equally. Then there's this honesty and understanding. Now our understanding changes our beliefs.
Mhm.
Now we have energy, and that energy is infectious, and that's how it works.
Oh my goodness, what a big circle. I love it. I love it so much. I'm having a little bit of emotion right now, which is
Oh,
not unusual for me, and I'll let it flow. But
yes, yes, let it flow.
that's
Yes.
great. Yeah. Wow. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I've, ever since I think I was on your podcast, right, a couple of months ago or a few months ago. I think that's part of how
Maybe,
we met. And
yeah.
and
Oh,
ever
maybe.
since then, I just feel your energy. I feel that
Yes.
flow. I feel it so much. That's so
Wow,
cool.
we just had a one-on-one, I think. We were
Oh,
just catching up because we hadn't seen each other for forever.
okay. All right. So yeah, what else do you want people to know about what you do, why you do it, and what they, what they get out of it, what they get out
Yeah.
of what you do.
Yes, I would love for people to know that. So I think this was the one thing, and I get like this emotional, is I have a client and I asked for a testimonial, and she said she was one of those people that couldn't ask for help, and she went with me because there was no judgment and profound love. And if I can offer that to the world, that is amazing.
Mhm.
So that is what I want to do is I would love to love everybody in my coaching, love them into their dreams, love them to just do what they want to do without the stress and
Mhm.
know that there is nothing wrong with them. They are amazing.
Yes. How beautiful. Love them into their dreams. Was that another phrase you just used?
Yeah, that one just came out
Your
of my
words.
brain right now. Love them into their dreams. Yeah, that was a new one. That one just came now.
There you trademark that. Your words are just so yummy. Um, so that's beautiful. And
Yeah,
people can get in touch with you through
yeah,
gotrueabundance.us/communities, or is there another way that you'd prefer? I mean, obviously they can Facebook friend you
yes,
and
yes,
LinkedIn and that stuff,
yes,
right? That's
definitely. Yeah, so yeah, you can sign up. It's a free community. We do
mhm,
have a VIP, but it's free. We like people to look around first.
yeah.
And I'm trying to think of it. And if you go to, let's see, I think it's like even it might be like Dream Spark. I forgot my URL now. But yeah, just go to the community. That's easy. It's on the screen, and we'll get you to Dream Spark through that. And
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Love it. Is there anything else you want to leave us with today?
Well, the one thing I thought of is like right now to have fun is important.
Mhm.
We think of that as something to set aside. Like, oh, I'll do that fun thing later. But I think it's not like necessarily eating your dessert first. It actually gets your perspective on what is truly important. So
Yes.
have fun first,
Yes.
then do
Yep.
your stuff.
Yep. It needs to be part and parcel of every day. It is
Yeah,
not last. That's
yeah,
so great. I love, this is the same messaging that that I'm trying to put out there too. And that's why we're
yeah,
here together. And I love that so much.
yes, yes.
Thank you. Okay. Well, thanks so much. Again, that's Bethany Kennedy. What's your
Yeah.
middle name again? Because that's how to find you on Facebook.
Oh,
Beth
yeah. Well, actually, that's my maiden name is Colwell,
Cole.
Coalwell, like a piece of coal and a well.
Okay. Bethany Colwell Kennedy.
Yes.
And yeah, joining her True Abundance community. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Um, we're gonna head off for today. Happy Creative Sparks again. Thanks so much to
Thank you.
everybody who has been listening, and talk to you next Thursday.
Thank you.